sports as you get a look inside a raucous Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Kansas City. Past midfield.
Yo.
Look at him go.
Yo, you said run it.
And he takes this all the way back
You said
to
that.
6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas
Both
City.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Left side, he's got Levin. 14 on the pickup. First down, Philadelphia.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
1st and 10. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Barkley. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
A run up the middle with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He'll throw on fourth down with Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on fourth down. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. Now Barkley. He's got space inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off
For all time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And he'll find some space. Taking it for 6. Out to the 26-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Come to the line for 2nd and 4. And keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, they go with Walker. And he'll work his way forward to about the 30-yard line. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Here's a designed run.
It's a gain of 2. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker. Kenneth Walker. He's inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, KC. Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chiefs 14, Eagles 7. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. It was the rookie from LSU who brought him down.
Brings up second and 9.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for an Eagles first down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. They'll take this down to the 47. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Third down and 3 coming up. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7.
Gain of 7. First down, Philadelphia.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Out to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run with Barkley. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. And he got it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and long.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They face 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 8. At the Chiefs 16.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Devontae Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Heisman winner adds to his touchdown total. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
Mahomes pass. Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It was the rookie from Clemson in on the tackle.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Barkley. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
First and 10.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Quinyon Mitchell.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
He'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage, but not by much. Might have only gained a yard. Now it is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They run with Walker.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. Good snap.
the field goal.
Good hold. Good kick.
Makes the score.
And the Chiefs move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Well, you talk about wanting to keep the penalty. Here comes an onside kick. Bit of a risk here in the 3rd quarter, and this one is covered by the hands team.
Great job here by the front line of the return unit, Mike. So often you see as the kicker approaches the ball, they start running backwards to get to their spot to set up the return. That's what the kicking unit's trying to take advantage of. These guys stayed home, they saw the ball kick, and recovered.
And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
Down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 27 on the play. And an Eagle
On first down, it's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
On play action, Hurts. He's going to keep it himself. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Eagles have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. Here's a second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Wants to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Wow, important one coming here. Tie game late, and this is third down. Here's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot downfield. That is hot. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Well, third and 19, no problem. They pick it up on on 3rd and long.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Now Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6 coming up.
And 6.
Throwing is Mahomes. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
3rd and 3.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, a big 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3.
This kind of a feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A run with Barkley. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
44-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
That ties the game 24-24. Jake Elliott to kick off
Tie
for
game.
Philadelphia.
Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air.
Nico Remigio on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Walker. Whoa. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
He was brought down by Marcus.
They'll come up now for 2nd
It's a
down.
gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Now Walker. And he will pick it up. Let's give him a 1st down up to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 9.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Coverage defensively.
Patrick to throw. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
15 yards.
They still have all 3 timeouts. Here we go with 1st and 10.
First down
They go with Walker. Open space to the 35.
GG's, Nugget head.
Terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of couple. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. They'll run here. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8.
Bro, what is you doing? Why'd you doing that whole ass shit, bro? Like, fool, I won't play your bitch ass no more. I promise you I won't play your bitch ass no more. You doing that gay ass shit, hoe ass nigga. Hoe ass nigga. That's why I got it all still, you puss ass bitch. Oh, dumbass nigga. You really just try to do that shit? After all the gambling we done did, you really just try to do that whole ass shit, bro? You a bitch.
Out here. Talk things over before third down. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to win the game.
Stupid bitch. You really just try to do that shit, you dumbass bitch.
And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory.